let him beat you. Don't let him beat you. Yep.
But there's been one constant through it all, the new head coach behind the bench.
Heads up.
It's been 6 months since Spencer Carbery was introduced as head coach of the Washington Capitals. He didn't have much time to move his young family, hire a coaching staff, and put his team in a winning direction. So how is he doing so far? I had the chance to ask Coach himself. All right, Coach, we're about 6 months into your first year being an NHL head coach. How's it been for you so far?
It's been great. There's been some fun, there's been some ups, there's been some downs, but being with our team, working with our staff, it's been great so far.
And what would you say of the guys' performance so far in the first half as well?
I feel like the positives definitely outweigh sort of our hiccups. Overall, I feel like our ability to win some games and some difficult opponents on the road, I feel like overall, assessing the big picture-wise, we've done a pretty good job thus far.
Yeah, well, what would you tell yourself 6 months ago when you took this job? I feel like you're in the moment, so it's hard to reflect on it, but is there anything that you would tell yourself before you started that you know 6 months in?
There's a few things from an X's and O's standpoint. I would sort of maybe go, you might want to pay attention to this, Spence.
Yeah.
I guess maybe the thing that I've been really impressed with is that the guys want to win real badly, and so there's a commitment to that inside of our locker room, and so that's not necessarily surprising, but been really impressive to see.
No, very impressive. Veteran-heavy group. Well, we got the iPad here to show you some clips as well.
Okay.
To continue the conversation here. This clip of you writing to your introductory press conference.
You are the youngest head coach in the NHL now. I don't know if you knew that. I didn't know that.
I did not. I did not.
You are? What?
Producer saying that you're the youngest head coach in the NHL, and your son, look at his face, he couldn't believe it. What was this like, taking that bus ride, and how have you guys settled into DC?
We are fully settled in now.
Yeah.
Kids have friend groups, they're going to school. We've gone to like school activities, and we've explored the city and done tons of different stuff. So feel like we are very familiar and part of the community in the DMV area, yeah.
Now, are you known as the Caps coach, or are you a little incognito at the kids' events?
I try to, but it is sometimes difficult. Like now word has gotten out at the schools and that, and so it's been a great experience living here thus far.
Yeah, and talking about a great experience in DC, this was you and the coaching staff, you went out to the Laughlin Family Foundation golf outing together. Great event, and it was amazing to have you guys. What did you think of the swing? The up close and the highlights here.
Gotta loosen up there a little bit.
Blame the producer for the clips we chose here.
Oh, Spencer Carbery. Wow. Yes, that is a golf shot.
You guys from the start had gone out into the community, done these events. Why was it important to you to get the coaching staff together and then even the players together this offseason to kind of build that around the leadership group that you talked about?
I think it's such an important part of, I call it like the grind of going through 82 games, and you're just constantly at the rink, on the road, together. And so I think it's important not only for the donating your time and the foundation and all the positive things that come with that, but also getting around player staff in a non-hockey environment, which we've tried to do. We sort of did that in training camp with our practices that weren't necessarily always here, went out and tried to get around each other and get away from the game a little bit and just have those enjoyable moments and times with the staff and players.